Hey folks, welcome back to Bama Performance Minutes Chainsaws. You're back with the host, Nick Forster. And today we're going to see if our P85, I've been working on it on and off video. It quit oiling, is why we put it away. We're going to see if she'll get back to oiling. So I've already taken the clutch cover off. Seems like the manual oiler, it basically unprimes itself. After sitting, it leaks down. So let's see if we can get this thing to start oiling again. I'm gonna go ahead and take the top cover off because I have to spritz the carb. Set down. This thing can kind of be a pain in the butt sometimes. There we go. Alright, so let's see what'll happen. There we go. Put choke. I believe that is choke 1. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the filter off for now. Just in case we do need to prime it. These things can be a little buggersome if you know. It helps me remember. Alright, yep. That's choked. Alright. Up is start. Down is off. Okay. See what she'll do. It's been a long time. Let's see where our jets are at. Of course, I grabbed my wrong screwdriver. So let's see if I can do it with this one. That'd probably help. Alright, let's try her again. Oh. say we're oiling now. Oiling pretty good. I did run some ATF through it. I just started seeing some fresh oil starting to come out of there. I saw it took a while for the manual oiler to pump up. I don't know what's going on with it still, but it looks like we are back automatic oiling, so that's good. But yeah, so what I ended up having to do was replace essentially it's like an O-ring. There's a long, it's not like your normal oil pump. It's I don't even know how you'd describe it. It's a long rod that's hollow in the middle, and it spins, and it's got kind of like your normal oil rod where it's tapered on one end. It's got a gear down here which turns it, and that's how it pumps. Well, it's got on the outside, it's got a long kind of, say it's a grommet. It's like about that wide. See that, about that wide. And the old one had ripped, and I believe it was just bypassing. So, but it looks like we are back in good shape, good to go. We'll go ahead and choke it for next time. Well, let's see if she'll restart. Let's see how she'll do. Still running like a rock star. I don't think I've ever actually rebuilt this carb since I've owned it, and I've owned it over 2 years. It's sat for probably the last 6 or 7 months of that oiling problem. I've worked on it on and off. But finally I think I got it figured out. And I just ran some like ATF through it just to clean anything else out of it. It's a detergent, so it should help clean. And yeah, so I think we are good to go on this one. I think she'll end up pretty good for us. Like I said, that's the reason it got parked, was the oil pump decided to quit on it. But we got her squared back away. Need to come up with a better system than this flock filter. Because there is room, I believe. Let's see. Good. Let me just set this down on here and see. I think there's room for us to put something. There might be room for like a small elbow. Need to find an O-ring to put on the bottom of that. There may be opportunity for like a small filter. Then it'd have to be a tiny little, what's it called? We may be able to find something else to do with that. But now she's back working, so not going to fool with it anymore. Let's get her into place. Can be kind of aggravating on these because of that guy right there. There we go. Now we can put it back. No, I'd say she's running pretty darn good again. Seems like she held a good idle, like it always has. I do have seals for whenever this thing does decide to get an air leak in it. Hopefully no time soon. Go ahead and pull that guy off. Snake it up through here. There we go. We gotta get this guy started. Screwdriver, run her down. This is our partner P85. Cylinder looks pretty decent on it. It's got a little bit of wear. Our piston's got a little bit of scoring on it. The cylinder actually looks pretty decent. I think it just ate something at one point. Let that keep running out, keep draining out. But yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good old saw. So I'm gonna let that finish draining off, and then I'll wipe it down, put it back on the shelf for now. We may bar it up here soon and do some cutting with it. I don't think I've ever really gotten to see it actually cut because of that oiling problem. That's when I finally wanted to actually show it running and cutting, the oil act up. So But seems like we're back in business now. For the manual oiler, I guess we'll just have to let the oil pump run and keep priming it. I think that little check valve, it's got like a metal reed plate. I think it leaks down over time, so we'll just have to be cognizant of that. We'll check to make sure the automatic oiler is running when we first started up, but so far it seems like that one's pretty well good to go. So I appreciate y'all watching. Like what you saw, please hit that like button. Want to see more, hit that subscribe button. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Thanks, y'all.